friend. Hey, welcome to my channel, So Creative. My name is Tiffany, and today I'm back with another budgeting video. And as you can see, I have my digital planner out, so I am going to do my Paycheck to November budget plan. So let's go ahead and get into this plan and see how we are going to work this out today. So let me go here and we're going to go to November and we're going to do our paycheck budget. And we're going to go to paycheck number 2. All right, so I do have some things put into my digital planner already. I like to go ahead and just copy what I had from the previous month and put it in here because it does take a little while to get all this in here and have it correct. But maybe at the beginning of the year when I start my 2025 budget plan, I will go through and I will do a complete paycheck budget to where I go into my my text and everything and put everything in, and you can see me do that instead of already having it here. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. So I know my paycheck number 2 is going to be $3,428.50. I'm not quite sure why it's that much. I don't remember if I had any overtime. I do know we got a little bit of a merit raise that took effect in October. And so right now, I'm just not quite sure how much my checks will be. Usually, I'm pretty accurate with how much they will be. And I can kind of just do an estimate. But right now, my checks have been all over the place. So, but usually they're the same every 2 paychecks. I pretty much know what they're going to be. But right now, I have no clue. So I definitely have to take a look at it before I make my budget, because I can give an estimate. I know it's going to be a little bit more than what it had been, but I didn't expect it to be this much more. But like I said, we'll see next time around. I think next time around it should be a little more accurate. So in December, my paycheck too should probably be like what it's going to be throughout the next year, until we come around to raises and everything. So, all right, $32,2850 is going to be what I have for my paycheck. And then there's a little bit of rollover, not too much. Oh, not too much at all. And it's going to be $7.32, which I am just completely surprised about this. This month has been, I don't know what is going on with my budget. It's just like, it hasn't been accurate. And usually I'm pretty good. But I also think that I've been doing a lot of, sometimes if I go somewhere and for whatever reason, I don't have my cash, and not like cash is in my wallet, but like for sinking funds and things like that, I may not, I wasn't prepared to make those purchases. And then so I end up using my debit card. And I think what I'm doing is I need to, as soon as I get home, take that money out and put it back in the bank. And that is what has been happening, because I should have more money left over in my budget rollover, but I don't. And it gets a little sticky there towards the end of my pay cycle. So, all right, so let's go ahead and total this up. So 3248.50. And so that is going to bring my total to plus 7.32. And that's going to be 435.82. Okay, what happened? All right, so we're gonna move this over into position here. Get it right into position, and then I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know why it does that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, and I'm gonna move over here to my budget summary, and we're gonna go ahead and put this into the budget summary. And paste. And that way it's there when we come over here to the budget summary. Okay, so now let's go back and we're gonna go to our bills. And so these are bills that I just have to deal with from now on. So my monthly bills. So let's see any of this. Okay, so this one here, my Xfinity. So this one went down a little bit. So let's go ahead and change this out. And so this one is going to be now $122.89. So I was able to get this down a little bit because you guys, I was being charged for a home phone. I don't know for how many years. And I never hooked it up, and it was just part of a package for so many years. And I believe I had tried to take it off one time before, and they were like, oh, if you take it off, it's gonna be more. So I just left it on, but I never ever used a home phone. And it wasn't like, it was a landline phone, but it was like digital. So if the weather was bad, if the lights were out or anything like that, I still couldn't use the phone. So I'm like, what is the purpose? I have my cell phone. So I was finally able to take it off. And so that did bring my bill down. And then we have that one. So all these are the same. So let's go ahead and add this up, and we're going to see what we get. So we get 1,000, oops, not 10,000, 1,009.46 plus 139.78 plus 122.89 plus 100 plus 257 plus 6643. That gives me a total. Let me write this down. 169556. I'm going to do that again because I kind of messed up there, and I just want to make sure I get the right. 1,009.46 plus 139.7. These little cents is. And I mean, I like to be completely accurate, but sometimes I wonder if I should just round things up and make it easier on myself. But I don't want to do that. Okay, 139.78 plus 122.89 plus 100 plus 257 plus 6643. Do you guys round up? So for this one, would you round up or round down? So this one, I would keep it. I would probably just round up to 1,010. This would be 140, 123, 150. Well, I would just leave this one, and then 67. Would you guys round up? And I guess what that would do is that would give me a little buffer in my account. So I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing that to where I would budget this amount and then put the actual amount over here. That's a thought. That is a thought that I may actually do. And then that will start to build up a little buffer in my account. But at the same time, I won't be really accurate with, let's just leave it how it is. I think I'll just leave it. Okay. So let's go ahead and do 1695.56. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move this into place. And then we're going to copy. And we're going to bring this down to the budget summary and put it into the bill budget summary slots. Okay. So now let's go to my expenses. And these are all the things that I spend on a monthly basis. Most of these are split and divided in half, and one for Paycheck 1 and the other one for Paycheck 2. And so none of this has changed as far as I know of. This right here, should I bump this up? Should I? I think I am. I think for this time around, because in preparation for Thanksgiving, I'm just going to bump this up, guys. I'm going to bump this up to $175. It's just $25, but let's go ahead and bump this up to $175. I think eventually it's going to get to $200, because that I used to do $100, and that was good enough for me and my daughter. But now she's older and she's eating more. And most of what I buy when I go to the grocery store is nothing special. It's all of her little snacks and things that she likes to eat, and not a lot of things that we need to cook. So we need to change that narrative. But that is going to be a goal for 2025, is to not eat out. It's always been a goal, but I really need to work on that. Okay, so all this is going to be the same. So let's go ahead and tally this up. So 90 plus 175 plus 125 plus 25 plus 20 plus 15, 280 plus 4175 plus 30 plus 20. This right here, I have to be at work so early in the morning, and I don't get off of work. I get off of work early, but I don't get off quite. If I could get off maybe about 15 minutes earlier, I could pick my daughter up from school, and then I would just have to drop her off in the morning to where she can get dropped off at school. But no, I have to do before and after school care, and we live maybe 1 block away from the school. We'll say 2, because we got to get out our neighborhood. So we'll say 2 blocks away from the school. And she's 9, and I'm not a helicopter mom, but I'm just not ready for her to walk to school by herself, even though there's other kids walking. I just can't do it. So I feel better with her dropping her off and letting someone else take her to school. But she's a big girl, and who knows, maybe within the next 2 years I will let her walk home after school, not walk to school, because I have to be to work so early. But man, if I could get rid of this right here, oh, I can't wait. The way things are, it's still another 3 years before I can get rid of this, but I cannot wait. I really do take a look at her maturity level to kind of see, do I think how to... And also the other thing about her walking home is when it rains, you have to pick your child up. And yeah, it would never work out for me because it rains often, and I don't already get out and early enough to pick her up. So she will be hanging out at the school until I can get to her. And it's usually maybe about 15-20 minutes that I will be running late, but we'll see. We'll talk about it. Okay, so $821.75 is a total that I have. $821.75. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this into position here. And we're going to copy. And we're going to go and paste this in the summary. so it can be over here and ready when we get here. Okay, so the first 6 are the categories that I use to stuff my cash wallet. And these are things that, this is automatically, it's sent through my bank. Like it sends a check to the daycare. This is her school lunch or whatever. So I put every paycheck. This is how much I put on her account. This is the lawn service, and this is the toll, which, oh my goodness, I try to stay off the toll, but I'm always running late. This $20 actually needs to be bumped up to $40 every pay period, but I don't want to commit to that, because when I commit to that, that means I am committing to getting on the toll, and I really want to avoid it at all costs because it is expensive. But if I'm running late, I'm hopping on there. Yes, I am. Okay, so for here, these are the things that I call like extra savings. Ari's little account that I have for her. This is for my homeowners association dues, and this is for my craft account. And it's a separate account, and I just transferred that over there. And these two, once I get my totals here, I'll see how much I have left, and then I will see what I can put into these categories here. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put extra savings. I'm going to go ahead and put the 287. What is it? 287.50. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the 287.50 here, and we're going to tally this up and see what we come up with. And then whatever we come up with, then we're going to split that in between the maybe emergency fund savings challenges. I have some IOUs and, debt snowball if we can get there. Okay, so we have 3435.82 minus 1695.56 minus 821.75, and then we're going to minus 287.50. So that leaves me with $631 to play around with. I'm not play around with, but to use. And so I want to do, so we're going to minus 320, and we're going to put 320 here because that is how much my savings challenge is. It used to be 280, but how did it bump up to 320? I don't know. So that's 320. And then I owe, because I was using, what do you call it? Prop money, and I need to pay myself back. So I have some IOUs, and that total is 118. Okay, so mine is 118, and that leaves me 193.01. So let's put $100 here to extra debt payment, because when we get there, your girl has been, my little 0% interest card is taking me down. Oh my goodness, because we'll talk about that later. I need to get my life together. Okay, so we're gonna put $100. So we're gonna minus 100, and okay, so that leaves me with $93. And to be honest, I want to. Okay. I'm toying between whether I want to put some money into my emergency fund, or if I want to put this money towards my my debt number one, my 0% interest card, because I've been putting things on there and I really need to pay myself back, because the whole point of having that card, I did a balance transfer so from my really high interest credit card, but I have been putting other little things on there to take care of, and I need to pay it back because that balance went from being down here to being up here. And so, yeah. But I really want to start putting some money into my emergency fund, because that bad boy stays at 0. 0 is what it stays at. I'm gonna do 50. I'm gonna put 50 into, because you gotta start somewhere, because otherwise it's just not gonna happen. So that'll leave me 43, and we'll do the 4301 here as a buffer. I'm just gonna leave this here, and then I may double back and see if I can do anything with this, but right now I'm just gonna leave this in my account because I just want to have a little, so that'll give me $50 buffer in my account. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so let's add this up. So this total is gonna be no more, and let's see what we have now. 25 plus 6250 plus 200 plus 50 plus 320. That gives me 657. Oop, not 7. 657. 50. Okay, and we're going to take this and we're going to copy and put that down here. Paste. And we're going to delete this. And we're going to move this into its position. And then we're going to total this. So we got 100 plus 4301 plus 118. And that's going to give me 261. 01. And then we're going to copy this and put this into extra debt. Okay. I was seriously thinking about whether I should put some more money into my Christmas fund, but I am just going to work it out the way it is, and I still have my first paycheck in December to where I can still get some things done. So I'm just not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if now this is all zeroed out. So we have 3435.82 minus 1695.56 minus 821.75 minus 657.50 minus, that's it, 261.01. Yay. And so we have a zero-based budget now. All right, so as far as the budget goes, we are good. Let's just hope that we stick to this. And like I said, what I need to start paying myself back, because that is what has been happening, because I should have a bigger buffer in my account. But like I said, when I'm out and I need to purchase something and I have the cash and it's at home, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that my bank is not a local bank. there's not a bank that I can go into, or a ATM that I can get to where I can deposit cash. And so I end up having to deposit the cash into another account and then transfer that money into my bill account. And so yeah, I need to do something different. It's almost like I need to switch my bill account and my cash budget account. Like they need to swap. But then again, I probably don't need to do that. Okay, so all right. So I finished my paycheck to budget plan. My budget is zeroed out, so that means we are done with this video, and so we can be prepared for the paycheck that is coming ahead, and we just need to stick to the plan. Okay, guys, I'm done. So I hope that you have a blessed day. You continue to have a blessed day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.